All right, guys. Clemson versus Temple to start our 2025 playoff run. Currently 13-0. Defeated UMass 38-10, Pittsburgh 49-21, Oklahoma 24-14, BYU 28-21, Washington 24-14, Vanderbilt in a close one 31-28, and then the onslaught of the American Conference took down USF 42-14, two shutouts back-to-back against Navy and East Carolina. Memphis 42-7, Tulsa 31-3. So that was a four-game stretch where we only gave up 10 points. Tulane in a nail-biter, which we did sim. And we also simmed the American Conference game where we defeated North Texas 32-31 on our backup quarterback after Forrest Brock goes down, and he'll be out for the entirety of the rest of the season due to a dislocated hip that he suffered in the North Texas game. So we're rocking with the sophomore. The number one country, the Clemson Tigers, who are 12-1. They did not win their conference championship, but they are number one in the country. Interesting how that played itself out. It's the conference weekend. So Jacksonville State defeats UTEP 27-13. Oregon takes down the Pac-12 24-16 over BYU. The MAC belongs to Central Michigan. Georgia State with the Sun Belt Conference. We took down North Texas for the American. The Mountain West belongs to New Mexico. Ohio State takes down Penn State. And Miami takes down Syracuse. So Clemson wasn't even in their conference championship game. And I've got to fix the bug with the SEC. They played 0 conference games. So there's that. See if we got any All-Americans. Joquez Smith, All-American at running back. He was our stud. 2,100 yards ground. He'll be the only representative for the Temple Owls. We don't even have a second team All-American. Nor do we have a All-American. We did good freshman. I don't even know if I'm live right now. Yep, I am. I just can't click on it. Oh, yeah. We're live. Yeah. All right, mic check 1 2 as we get ready for this playoff run. There we go. We're good to go. Good to go. All right, let's check out some job offers. Cincinnati wants us as their head coach. Won 11-1 last year. They're number 3 in the country. Kansas State, another ranked team that wants us to head their program. They went 10-3, or they're currently 10-3. Washington State has us as number 3 on their board for the head coach position. The Cougars went 8-5. Jacksonville State went 10-4 this year. They want us as their offensive coordinator. But we're going to stick true to our Temple Owls. We've got a good thing going, and we still haven't started the Kane Lawrence era, which I am personally excited for. But without further ado, let me make sure that... Oh, we lost our offensive coordinator. That's not good. So we're looking for Trahan. He just became the head coach for Miami, Ohio. What in the world is he thinking? All right. Oh, me. All right, so our defensive coordinator is a master motivator. We'll see if we can get somebody else. We're an A- for our prestige, so we should be able to get a pretty good coach here. We got George Fenton. He is a scheme guru, motivator for Kevin Peterson, tactician for Barry Furio, DeMarcus Wilkins, tactician, Cedric Nunn, he's a motivator, and Edward Tangelo, he's a motivator also. So we're gonna hold out, see who we can get next week. All right, guys, let's see what we got. Clemson Tigers, the Heisman Trophy winner, Alonzo Barnett III, as a quarterback. And although they are ranked higher in the rankings, we are the higher seed in the bracket. So we're an underdog that's not the underdog. Yeah, they're 5, we're 4, but in the true rankings, they're number 1, and we're number 6. So this is where it all starts. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl. So take a look at our third down conversions, 59%, pretty decent. Notre Dame takes down Ohio State, big fashion. Georgia and Cincinnati just kicked it off. And we get nothing on our first down run with Joquez Smith. Arkansas takes down Maryland, and Miami takes down Oregon. There we go, Joquez. We've relied on him all year long. And it's still crazy to me that Clemson went 12-1 and didn't even play in their conference championship game. Third and 8. Good first pass for Tyler Douglas. As his second career start is a playoff game. We have a pretty decent first drive here. Look at the Look at the difference in running backs' career numbers. Joquez Smith is 12 yards, 1,000 career yards. Ran right into the defender. And just keep moving the chains. Alabama takes down Michigan 31-28. We've got our fullback in there. And Tyler Douglas delivers the first touchdown of this game. And the Temple Owls are on the board. "11 plays, 76 yards, almost 6 minutes taken off the clock here in the first quarter." Now our defense has not been challenged like we're about to be challenged against one of the better teams in the country and the Heisman Trophy winner. Quick first down for the Tigers. Big third down. It's going for all the marbles, and it's picked off. The Heisman Trophy winner gets picked off by Jalen Lewis. Your impact player on the defensive side of the ball for the Temple Owls. What a... No, that's Denzel Chavis. Jalen Lewis is number 21, I think. We're going to get the senior running back a chance to run the ball here. Antoine Littleton. And your first quarter's over. Temple holds the lead 7-0 and has the ball back after a big-time interception from Denzel Chavis. As you saw, Clemson took down BYU, which we played BYU this year. I think we won by 10. Joquez Smith gets the edge. I think we rely heavily on Joquez Smith here. I don't want to put too much pressure on the sophomore quarterback, Tyler Douglas. First down, move the chains. I feel like this is a good game plan. Time of possession is going to be key. Joquez Smith hits the edge. 2 juke moves to the outside and the inside for a big gain and a first down for the Temple Owls. Oh, he couldn't catch it. I didn't want to just throw it at him. I tried to throw it to the outside of the tight end. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it. Yards down the Owls are up 10-0 here in the second quarter. Cotton. Round 2 of the college football playoff. Jump the gun. Clemson with the first down. Continue this pressure. Terrible angle. I set the edge. It wasn't good enough. We had a gap. Come on, defense. Oh, he went slam. And Tigers, and they're on the board. We're not going to shut out the #1 team in the country. That drive took almost 2 minutes. So their offense is very explosive. Touchdown. Which I think we're going to have to start relying on the game a little bit more. Oh, he was. Oh, we got to get. Oh my gosh. Pick that. And just like that, we've got ourselves a lead change here in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. Turnovers will kill you. Oh my gosh, that should have been picked off. We're going to have time for one more play. Halftime. Clemson up 14 to your Temple Owls 10. We've got ourselves a good ball game here. Clemson struck fast. They're going to start off with the ball, so our defense is going to have to make a stop at some point. Barnett the third, dicing us up. Third and 5. Big time. We need a stop. Be our stop. So Chavis once for our Temple defense. Now we've just got to figure out their. Don't really like. I think we're going to have a lot of. Nope. All right, so play action is not a viable option. They're just too fast. chains. That's the plays against this Clemson defense. Too fast. I don't like it'll work. It's gonna work. 10. What? Oh my. Oh my goodness. How do you throw an interception in that spot? Get him. Oh, they're tough. But great. Come on, defense. Oh my God. We didn't get to him fast enough. I mean, we're okay with a field goal. We just can't give up anything more than a field goal. Good job, defense. Oh my God. gosh. Oh, gosh. It's going to be down 10. Down 11. And that'll put a dagger in that one. Get there, Tyler. Oh, this got ugly in a hurry. And that's why they're the #1 team in the country. Well, it was why it lasted. Cinderella season that was the Temple Owls for 2025. Looks like it's coming to an end. But we gave it a heck of a run. We've showed Temple can be successful. And that'll do it. Clemson will move on to the semifinals. Your Temple Owls will finish the 2025 season 13-1, American Conference champions. A lot of good things to come away from this year, but it just proves we're not good enough to play with starting quarterback, with him going down, with our starting defensive tackle going down. But next year, we're excited because Kane Lawrence is our prototype of quarterback that we're looking for, and he is ranked. Same guys, so we've got to simulate a week ahead. We'll see who we can get. Denzel Chavis. Heisman Trophy winner twice. Went into that game with no, we need. I don't know where our defensive coordinator went. We're not gonna find any. Oh, that's tough. Guys, I don't know who to go after. I'm not real big on the scheme gurus. I mean, this guy's wanted for a lot of positions as a head coach, and he's a tactician. We're definitely going to need a motivator. We're going to offer Kevin Peterson and Jake DeMarco. See where that leads us. But we finished 13-1 on the year. We get bounced in the first round of or technically the second round of playoffs. To the Clemson Tigers. So overall, it was a good year. Take a look at our schedule. A lot of good wins, and I want to say our biggest win was probably our revenge match against Oklahoma, but our best stretch was definitely the Navy, East Carolina, Memphis, and Tulsa stretch that included 2 shutouts and a whole lot of points, almost 140 points scored, and we only gave up 10. But we also got a conference championship with our backup sophomore quarterback, Tyler Douglas. Too bad he's not going to be the starter next year, so we might have to get him to transfer out. Let's see if we get our coaches. Looks like Miami and Georgia are going to play for the national championship. Which means Miami and Clemson finally got their ACC championship game that should have happened. Miami wins 31-16. Georgia beats Notre Dame 53-43. And we did get Kevin Peterson and Jake DeMarco as our offensive and defensive coordinators. So we're set up for next year. We're going to have to change our offensive scheme to veer and shoot and our defensive scheme to 4-2-5 just so we can maximize our coaches. So we'll go ahead and change that. I don't know who runs a veer and shoot offense. Old Dominion? We got 30 points to spend. I'm not quite ready to spend any more points. We'll keep building those up. And looks like we're only at risk of losing a couple of players. Our fullback, our running back turned fullback. Oh no, Tyler Douglas. Okay, that's fine. He can transfer out. Clark is the guy that was crying for playing time in the middle of the season, so we put him further down the depth chart. There's our halfback turned fullback. He's worried about our brand exposure. And our coach prestige is at a B-. So we're going to keep Joquez Smith. I'm not sure who won between Miami and Georgia. I guess we can go to coach stats and find that out. Looks like it was Georgia that took down Miami. So SEC championship or national championships belong to the SEC for 2 years in a row. Speaking of, we got to fix that glitch because right now the SEC is not playing any conference games. And the only players we're losing are to graduation. So that's good. We've only signed 8 players, I think. Although we do need to get some draft We do need to get some drafted players, and we're up to 2.5 stars now. We're almost 3 stars. Draft results 0 for the back-to-back years. Yep. So we're looking at 9. We'll check out our transfer portal. Not as many players interested, but we do get some 4 stars in there. We'll see what we need as a team. We're good on quarterbacks. We do need to get some. No, we're pretty decent on running backs. Wide receiver. But the fact that we haven't signed any is a big deal. Left tackle, we're okay. Right tackle, we're perfect. Good there, good there. Our best defensive tackle is a freshman. So we're definitely going to need some more defensive tackles. Maybe some linebacker. No, we're good on middle linebackers. Cornerbacks. We're good on cornerbacks. Free safeties. Yeah, so we just need some defensive tackles. Got a 3-star, maybe. But he's coming in. Oh, he's coming in as a freshman. That's a big one. That's a big get. Let's go back to any. He's coming in as a freshman also. I'll take care of our high-ranked ones, because that would be huge if we could get some 4 stars in here. And so there's our 4 stars. We're going to, here's my trick. So his deal breaker here is playing style. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule a visit, and we're going to go playing style. We're an A+. If I can, there it is. So this cornerback is number 1 in his possession. Playing style as well for him. So we'll go ahead and schedule his visit. Playing style also here. Nope. We're going to put in week 2. And then left guard playing style as well. All right. So we got our visits scheduled. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got plenty of points. So we technically have enough points or hours for 3 more guys. We need to beef up the wide receiver room. Austin Post, he does not have a deal breaker. Dayton Howard does. It's Coach Prestige. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't schedule him a visit. We can schedule his visit. So proximity to home is going to be our best bet there. All right. I'd say we did pretty good. Let's see where we end up. I mean, getting 16 players to come in, most of them being underclassmen, would be huge for our program moving forward. Got a kicker, John Dickinson, Hillside, New Jersey. Got a lot of firsts up there. We flipped some guys. Now let's check on our 4 stars. That's who we're really worried about. Make sure they had some good visits. Middle linebacker, James Hurd. We're not going to catch up to Penn State on him or Jaden Bellamy. Sire Torrance and Moritz Schomeranzer. That's disappointing. So I think Sire Torrance has his visit for week 2. We go. We get Damon Landry, Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. Oh, we're losing them all. So we did not have a good visit with Torrance. So it's going to be 23 stars coming in, looks like. And we'll go hard at some 4 stars next recruiting class. Richard Gossett, he's been on our board all year. He finally committed. Austin Post, that's a big get from Bedford, Virginia. We're still sitting good for Dayton Howard and Christian James. We need 3 more commits. Come on. Dayton Howard. Oh, does that mean the other 2 flipped? The other 2 guys flipped. Oh, man. Nope. We got them all. All right, 12 recruits, 12 new Owls coming in. So we shouldn't be any danger of being over. We're going to check out, let's see, when you go to kicker. He's still going to be a 72. We're going to let him continue to kick. Dante Atten. And Kane Lawrence actually got worse after we redshirted him. But he's going to be our starter for this year. Joquez Smith up to a 90. He's by far our best running back. Wide receiver room's looking okay. Xavier Irvin. We saw him last year returning punts, so I'm probably going to kick this guy to the curb. Jamar Taylor. Tight end room looks okay. We're going to have to get some tight ends. Left tackle, left guard. So our offensive line's not looking terrible. Our defensive line definitely needs some work. All right. And it's going to come with a big recruiting class coming up. And our overall went from an 81 to an 85. So we're headed in the right direction. Check out our training results. Tyler Douglas up to an 83. Kane Lawrence is at a 73. Joquez Smith up to a 93. Xavier Irvin up to an 85. Yeah, we're looking pretty decent. Chris Dietrich up to an 80. Yeah, that's crazy. It's not letting us put in. So, I don't know why it does that. It won't let me add. So the SEC is not going to have any conference games. It's so weird. Which is going to hurt them in the long run. But I don't know why that's a glitch. It's such a weird glitch. We got 60 points to play with. Win 4 bowl games to get strategist. We got to win 10 top 25 games before we unlock Scheme Guru. have 5 players drafted, and then we can get Master Motivator. I feel like those were points well spent. So our program's in a lot better shape heading into year number 3. We only have one player wanting to transfer out, so I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I appreciate you watching. Check back for year 3 for the Temple Owls as we look to defend our American Conference Championship. Peace.